Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Demond K. Ross. Just had something on my mind that I just wanted to share. Has to do with the conversation that I had with my son the other day when we were having lunch for his birthday. We're sitting around there at the restaurant. They had a bunch of TVs all the way around playing all different sports. One of the televisions had tennis on, and a lot of tennis matches and tournaments are sponsored by Rolex. So my son looks up at the TV and goes, "Ew, Rolex." I said, "Why'd you say ew, Rolex? What's that all about?" And he said, "Oh, Rolex is nothing but a fancy watch by people with a lot of money that just want to show off and show how cool they are and this and that." I said, I said, "How many people with Rolexes have you met?" And he said, "None." I said, "So you're making a judgment about people that own Rolexes when you don't know anybody and have never met anybody that was wearing a Rolex?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's pretty judgmental." I said, "And the reality is, most people that earn enough money to afford to buy a Rolex have worked extremely hard to get to the point where they can afford to do that. And I don't think it's anyone's place to tell somebody who's worked extremely hard what to do with their hard-earned money." I said, imagine you grow up and you become extremely wealthy, you make a lot of money. How would you like it if people were to judge you and make assumptions about you because you make a lot of money without knowing the amount of work and effort you put into making that money? And he said, "I probably wouldn't like it too much." I said, "Exactly." I said, "Son, that's a poor person's mentality. To look at somebody rich who buys expensive things with their money that they've worked hard for and feel some kind of resentment and negative towards them." I said, that's no way to look at things. Understand, when people work very hard and they earn a lot of money through their hard work, they want to reward themselves, and whatever they choose to reward themselves with is okay. And this was, like I said the other day, and I was just thinking about this, and I don't know why it's just been on my mind, but I've been thinking about my own self, and it kind of opened my eyes to some thoughts that I've had about people that make a lot of money. Oftentimes, we look at people that make a lot of money and we make all these assumptions about them and the type of people they are and what they do and how wasteful they are and all of these crazy thoughts that we have. When you look at it, it's really you looking at something and feeling like you can't do that. I can't make that kind of money. So in order to justify my feeling of inadequacy, my feeling of not being able to do that, I'm gonna talk down and bad about these people and make it as if there's something wrong with them because they've achieved so much. A lot of times we look at people who have money and we think that they're lazy, or we make assumptions that they've been given something, and it's just a really bad attitude and bad mentality to have. And so if there's anybody that's watching this video now who, like myself, have had moments where you've looked at really successful people and instead of admiring them for putting in the hard work to make the money, you've, mocked them in some kind of way or made them out to be something negative, really take a step back and take a look in the mirror and figure out, what is it that you see in yourself that's making you look at these individuals in a negative light? And maybe if we can work through some of those blocks that we have, we can then start to do the things to accomplish the goals and dreams that we have. And maybe it's not a Rolex that you want. Maybe it's not a big house. Maybe it's not a fancy car that you want. But maybe there's a charity you want to help, or maybe you want to be able to take care of your parents when they get older, or pay for your kids to go to college, whatever it is. But whatever that thing is, really take a look at yourself and figure out what it is that you feel in yourself. What kind of blocks, what kind of patterns of thinking do you have that have been blocking you from putting in the work, the time and the effort to become successful and make the type of money that you would like to make, to have the impact you would like to have in the world. Just wanted to put that out there. Something's been on my mind. If that's you, like I said, take a look at it, figure out what it is that you need to do to overcome that so that you can start making the progress that you like in your life. This is Demond K. Ross saying, keep striving, stay humble, and always believe in you. Until next time.